Hey guys, what's going on? This is another Outdoorsman 1 video. Today we're going to be talking about archery and bow hunting and some things for 2020. Okay guys, so as you can see behind me, I've got a bow hung up on my wall there. A little backstory on this is I'm getting into hunting, and to bow hunting primarily is what I want to get into, but I also might transition into a little bit of hunting with rifles as well, but we'll see about that. However, backstory on this, last year, 2019, I started working for a company while I was in the delayed entry program for the Air Force, and all the guys that I work with, huge bow hunters. And so I got super interested, and because I used to dabble around a little bit with bows and archery back in the day, I guess you could say, and I was getting ready to the point where I was going to buy a bow, and then all of a sudden I was involved in an industrial accident. We'll say, maybe I'll make a video about this in the future, but if you go back, you'll see over the last year worth of videos, my hand was either wrapped up or something like that. Not getting into a whole lot about that, but I was in a pretty bad situation and just about lost my hand. But after a couple skin grafts and bone grafts and everything, I was able to regain the majority of the function of my hand. So now that that's out of the way, let's talk about this. So I used to mess around a little bit with some bows and archery and a little bit of that stuff, never really getting super into it. Now I'm trying to get into it, and I don't know a whole lot, so you guys are going to follow me through my progression of learning how to maintain a bow, how to string a bow hopefully in the future, put new cams on it, everything like that. So let me show you my bow. Alright guys, so I've got a Hoyt charger here. This is a couple years old. I knew a guy that was selling it, and so I got a really good deal on it, and it fits me. I didn't have to, we just had to tune it down a little bit. It'll go up to, I believe, a 75-pound draw, or no, it's up to 70, and that's fine because I don't have a lot of muscle strength in my hand. So and I know I'm gonna have to work on that. Might upgrade in the future, but from what I know, the little I know about archery, you don't need a super high power bow even to take down a large animal. So I'm no professional. I am going to take the advice from anybody in the comment section, anybody who has more experience than I do, and as well all the guys that I work with and whatnot. I've got just a wrist style release here because, like I said, I don't have much feeling in my hand. And that being said, back when I used to mess around with bows, I used to I had one of the thumb releases where you had the trigger on the thumb, but I don't have much feeling in my hand, nor do I have much grip strength. So for right now, that's not what we're gonna do. So I've just got the little talon claw guy, and I've got it set up now. Now that we've got everything together, and I should be able to start getting in shape with this. I think that this release is, I know it's super loose right now, but I think this release is super comfortable for me to get started. At least we've got it set up at 60-pound draw, so I can start accommodating my hand to this. But this is, like I said, the Hoyt charger. Got the I believe it's 5-pin, yeah, the 5-pin fuse sight on there. Got the full fuse package. I've got the fuse accessory kit, I guess is what it's called, and apparently the bolt fell off on the guy, so he just put a little thumb screw in there, which he said it didn't work. The one that came with it from the factory didn't work too well, so he's like, this actually works better. So got that on there. We'll see how all this works. Got the fuse stabilizer on the front there, and then got a little paracord grip there. So this is going to be my rig. It's set up really nice for me. There's a local guy that all of my guys in the shop go to have all of their equipment worked on, restrung and all that, and I'm super excited. I've been able to take this out once and put some holes in some paper at like 40 yards, and I wasn't as bad as I thought I was going to be after not having shot a bow in 5 years since before my mission. But I'm super excited, guys. I really this is a really comfortable bow for me. I'm already kind of just working on the way that I hold it, just kind of not dry firing it obviously, but just kind of practicing my hold on that. I think I've got a couple of these gold tips, the 340 grain gold tips, and then I need to go to Sportsman's Warehouse because they'll cut them down for free, and get some more cut down for me. But I'm super excited. This is for me, I really like this kind of a rest. A lot of people don't. They like their whisker biscuits and all that, but I like this one that automatically pops up. That's probably going to need to be adjusted a little bit, but I like this because I'm new to the sport again, and I've used a couple other people's bows, and I've scratched up my thumb when an arrow's popped off because they just had a little V. I don't know what that's called. Haven't ever had any problem with whisker biscuits, so I might get one of those and see how that works in the future. But again, this is my Hoyt Charger. Super comfortable for me. I've got it set at 60, and we're gonna see if I get this up to 70 and I still like it, then I'll keep it, and we'll just keep going. Hopefully I can take down an animal with this year, and we'll see. That's the goal. But I'm not going to do that until I'm comfortable with it. Obviously, I want to be humane about all that, but in the meantime, I'm going to try to be shooting this twice a week to try to get on with it and to get my strength back in my hand. And if anything, hopefully this will just be a little bit of physical therapy for my hand. But and then for all involved parties, this is the release that I've got. Just the metal. It is adjustable. I have to take it apart though. The length works for me when this is a little bit looser. The length works. It kind of stretches through my palm, and I need to get better with my release. That's pretty much the only thing I really need to work on right now is my trigger finger, I guess you would say, with the back tension, because I keep on wanting to just tap it like a rifle trigger and not worry about the follow through and kind of the back tension on that. And I keep on thinking it's a gun when it's not. But I hope you guys can enjoy kind of following me through. This is February of 2020, and hopefully throughout this year I can gain experience and a little bit of knowledge in the sector, kind of get some people to show me what's going on and help me out in my little progression here. Also, another couple things. I finally got my Utah fishing license. Fishing is a huge part of my life. If you follow my personal Instagram, it's Bassman Cal Jr. And like my email and everything has some iteration of that in it, and that's because I grew up as a bass fisherman. My dad, future pro tournaments and angler of the year in the bass circuits in California, the BASS circuits, and so I'm finally on my own getting into fishing outside of my dad's influence. I finally got a Utah fishing license, and so I've got my Shimano Curado here. I've just got it on a pretty laxed pole. Nothing too special. Just a hybrid. I've just got this guy, the Curado, set up on a Shakespeare agility rod. This is, I think, it's 8 to 17 pound. Nothing too crazy. And then this one, my spinner here, I've got just set up on a Berkeley. I've had good experiences with Berkeley before, so nothing too crazy. This is a Shimano Sahara 1500 FB. So this year, be looking forward to more videos about fishing, archery, hunting, rifles, things like that, and not just off-roading and everyday carry type stuff. So I'm really trying to grow the channel. So If you guys want to follow me on the Instagrams, please do so at outdoorsman1 underscore at the end. I did change it up so that it's easier to find for persons. Usually before, I just had it set up as outdoorsman1, but all of the O's were zeros and people could never find me. So now it's outdoorsman1 underscore, because there's already an outdoorsman1 that was a blank account that nobody was using. So thank you. But follow me there, and then also be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on. I'm trying to put out 2 videos a week, from everything from EDC to just little truck mods that I'm doing, just little things. I'm trying to put out a big amount of content because this year is going to be a big year. I'm trying to launch some things for the Outdoorsman1 brand, but I'd like to have kind of a base of you guys that are my followers before I do so. Also now, if you're watching this and you're an overlander, I will be going to Overland Expo West this year in May, so we'll see you there. And be looking forward to some fishing videos. I'm really excited to get back out on the water, guys. All right, this has been another Outdoorsman1 video. Be good, be dangerous, and as always, be ready. See you on the trail, guys. Peace. Hey you, if you're still watching this video and you haven't clicked on one of these things right here, or maybe that circle one that says subscribe, I'd really appreciate it if you did. Or maybe went to multimachhammockgear.com and applied Outdoorsman 10 and got yourself 10% off to, you know, a hammock tent. That'd be cool. But if not, I'll just wait here in the cold. I'm still waiting. I'm just kidding, it's too cold, I'm going.